God is dead. Know who said that?
What kind of question is that? I mean, of all the hundreds of years of human civilization, I'm just supposed to pick the first one to deny the existence of the Almighty?
No, I mean, who is the first person to truly expound on that in writing?
Well, again, your question is still terribly vague, but let's see. Literature. Well, the pivotal point in Arthur Miller's play The Crucible revolved around the God is dead notion, but that's not to mention all the atheist writers and thinkers of the past 20 years. I mean, hell, my sister even wrote that in her diary once. Does that make her the father, or mother, rather, of this dead divinity idea?
No, you dipshit. I'm talking about a philosopher whose works revolve around that concept.
Well, shit, when you put it like that, I got no fucking clue.
Nietzsche, latter 19th century existentialist. He came to the conclusion that man is an inherently despicable creature, that his sole purpose is to create chaos and act in his own self-interest. Nietzsche held that there was no order, no structure, and no God to guide us, only madness and men willing to utilize that to their own advantage. He was, in a sense, the first pessimistic existentialist, if you will.
Not Kierkegaard.
Kierkegaard thought that the world lacked structure, but he based it around some concept of a divine entity. That, and he was Danish.
Danish? What's that got to do with anything?
What the hell do the Danes know about human nature? They sit in their snowy-ass mountains drinking their Swiss Miss cocoa, feasting on fucking walrus. I mean, shit!
Well, what about Sartre and his comrades? They were secular existentialists who had a rather low opinion of men.
True, but Sartre lived nearly 100 years after Nietzsche's death. That and his philosophies were more of a reaction to the despair of the First World War, the rise of totalitarianism, the global depression. Nietzsche was unique in the sense that he was writing high on freedom and prosperity, and yet he still viewed man as inherently fucked up. That and Sartre was a Frenchman.
Now how can you assert that the French know nothing of human nature? They've got Montesquieu, Rousseau, Voltaire. I think that qualifies them as, if nothing else, apt observers of human nature.
But none of those philosophers ever denied the innate goodness of men. They're pussies, if you ask me. Only the English and the Prussians ever made that leap.
The English?
So you mean to tell me you've never read Hobbes?
Nope, never got around to it. Let's just say I got stuck on Locke and, well, it was all downhill from there.
You're pathetic. That's essential reading. Hobbes is one of the cornerstones of modern philosophical thought.
Hey, like I said, I never got around to it.
Forget it. You got me off topic anyhow. Back to Nietzsche. You still mean to tell me you've never heard of him, or a seminal work of philosophic thought, The Gay Science?
Oh yeah, The Gay Science. You know, actually I did read part of that years ago. What can I say? The title intrigued me. But from what I can remember, it was just the rantings of some crazy old man.
So let me get this straight. You read his book, you took in all his insights, and you flung them out because you couldn't fit it into your feeble little brain?
No, it's not that. It's just I skimmed over the book and I didn't like what I read.
Ah, so you made a snap judgment based on limited knowledge of the war. Who the fuck are you to judge?
Whoa there, man. It's a book on philosophy. It's the compilation of one man's thoughts. I don't have to subscribe to it. It's not like it's the Bible or anything like that. It's just a book.
Just a book. So I suppose you don't know the true moral of Nietzsche.
I suppose not.
The funny thing about Nietzsche is this. This man who perceived himself to be the only rock of sanity in a world gone mad, died in an asylum in Germany. But the supreme irony is this. In retrospect, Nietzsche turned out to be correct about humanity. There is no structure holding up the world. There is no order in the universe, and there certainly is no God watching out for us. If anything, he's shitting on us to make our lives even harder than they are. In short, the world's just fucking mad.